Sometimes I think like I'm a secret vampire. It's night, and I finally feel alive and like doing something. Good morning, everybody.
This is a Brooklyn Foundation. Next stop, 72nd Street. Santa Clara, please.
Okay. Are you going to? Wait, where are you going, guys?
Go to the forest.
Guys, the shuttle. We take the shuttle to.
Well, I didn't get a plug. I don't remember getting a plug.
He's
Having margarita.
Loud Plaza already has a Christmas tree in their windows. I think I'm ready for that dress. Just like I like it. Very simple, very elegant, very sleek. Dear Tom Ford, could I please have that dress as a Christmas present, maybe? I've been a good girl. I mean, come on, I survived this year. I will have Christmas lights hanging in my apartment and not me. It means I did really good. Come on. That has to count. Right? Look, you can even bend fingers on them to show gestures. Depending on your mood, you can play around with it, right? It's still waiting for me. Maybe remind me, is it what, 6 or 9,000? Maybe one day I'll get it. I don't know. Nobody buys it. So maybe I should. Or I would. One day. And this is a cool window. Birdie's holding all the products. I don't know why, but I like it a lot. Where is another birdie? I can't find it with the zoom. Oh, here we are. Okay, holidays are in the air. I wasn't drinking enough water, and today my head is killing me. Because I have headaches when I don't drink enough water. Yep. Okay, so I've seen the show, but there was a misunderstanding between me and my friend. I thought that the show was in the evening, but the one with the grief counselor was during the day, and I absolutely, for some reason, didn't think about matinee performance, so I came in the evening. Oh well. No grief consultant, but yeah, I was really curious to hear her. That didn't happen, but I got to see the show, and it's about a couple who goes through the loss of their son, and it's like 1 year later, 2 years later, 8 years later, and the fourth part is 1 year later again, but not after the son's death. You know, it was, of course, very touching and very vulnerable, I'd say. But I realized that due to basically everything I went through, meaning like the war. I didn't go through the war, but still I'm dealing with it, right? Distantly. I remember at some point, I know exactly like when it happened, but it's like my psyche protects me, and I process things with my head, but not emotionally. Emotionally, I'm very numb, and I can't actually predict which things I'll be numb to and which things will get to me. And here, at some moments, I felt like this was happening. You know, like when you are under surgery, but like you're going through through a surgery, but you're not asleep, and you know that right now they're cutting me, my tissue, and it's supposed to be hurtful, but it's not. And this is how I felt watching it. I know that if I were, let's say, normal, it would hurt and I would react emotionally to it. But due to what I went through, what I'm going through, it feels like nothing. And this part, I didn't like. As I said before, it was always very hard for me to describe a feeling whenever I'm feeling anything. But tonight, when watching the show, I felt like I was missing something. You know, it's like I was robbed of something, even though that is an emotion. I was robbed of an emotion. And I understand that this is the way how my psyche protects me. Because, come on, it's the 3rd year of the war, and if I kept feeling things as acute as I felt them during the first couple months, I would go insane. Because really, like, if I look into my hair, like half of my head is white. Thanks to the color, it's not that visible, but it's there. And I know that it wasn't like that, and I know that the change happened like this. Like, very clearly I had before and after. So now, yeah, I really wanted, like when watching, I wanted to feel. But I didn't feel at certain moments. And that felt what's the right word for it? Yeah, I felt like I was missing something. Not because I didn't get it, but because I couldn't feel it. And I didn't know how to take this off. Because that's a great skill that my psyche has in those acute moments. Because really, you can't go through, like, you can't feel acutely death after death after death after death, like all those news. It's just, it would just drive you crazy. And now whenever I get another news about the death, I feel like this is another item in a list, in a long list of items. But what if I want to feel? Like what to do in this case? And I can't figure out when, like, what is it, something specific? I probably have to try and find the pattern of what I am still feeling and what I am not feeling. But I wish I could choose, you know, like, wouldn't that be a great skill? Like, I could choose. Right now I'm feeling, whenever it's too much, I could kind of turn it off, because right now I feel like the majority of time it is turned off, and then randomly it turns back on. This feels a bit weird. And I really feel like I'm missing on something very important. Probably that's a therapy question, right? That's a therapy question. But yeah, these are my thoughts for tonight. I also met my classmate there. He's a good friend. We walked and talked. We played brother and sister at some point during our 1-year professional acting program, and we still kind of address each other brother or sister. That was The Learned Ladies by Molière. And I love the thing he told to me at the very end when we were saying goodbye. Like, you don't have to go through this alone. And I'm very grateful for this. I know I do reach out to my friends rarely for help, because this is who I am. I don't ask for help. It's very hard for me to ask for help. But I feel like I wasn't going through this alone thanks to you. You kind of were my support group, and I'm very grateful to you for listening to me and for supporting. And I hope those of you who are also going through this, I know there are a few of us kind of processing separation, divorce, breakup. I hope you also felt that you were not alone. It's been a rough year. I don't like 2024. I hope 2025 will be better. I know, I just caught the end of year bug. It's too early, but I did. Yeah, kind of processing the year and gosh, how do I translate that? Basically what I'm trying to say, that at the end of the year, each one of us usually, maybe not each one of us, but the majority of us are trying to kind of, I'm sorry, my head is aching and my vocabulary got even smaller because of that. What I'm trying to say is that a lot of us try to kind of, draw a line under everything that happened this year and figure out what we succeeded in, what we didn't succeed in. Gonna come up with some dreams and goals for the next year. Okay, and I absolutely lost it. I had a thought where I was going with, but I'm sorry. Oh, I remembered where I was going with it. I tried to say that it's too early to do that because it's not even a Thanksgiving yet. But I started thinking about it. Okay. I don't make sense anymore. I have to put myself to bed, maybe. I don't know, maybe I need a painkiller. But I try not to, because whenever I really need them, I can take a lot. So when it's not too painful, I just try to wait it out and hope that it will go on its own. Oh, this feels good. Massage feels good. I need someone who would do my massages whenever I need them. Can somebody come up with a robot who would do that, but be gentle, but would feel like a human being? My poor head. Okay. Thanks so much for listening. I hope everyone had a great Sunday. New week tomorrow. Woohoo! Let's make it count, right? Thank you. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.